Hello everyone, welcome back to Backpack Hero. We recently had an update and now we can not only select to play as Purse, but we can also choose to play as Tote. Banished by the Elder Frogs, her backpack is blessed by the Dreaming Tree. Magical carvings spawn each turn she is in danger. So let's go adventuring. If you have your own copy of Backpack Hero, and you can't find this character, you can find it by going into the beta branch on your Steam account for the game. What you carry says a lot about you. A wise rabbit sits there meditating in the midst of the dangerous place. Fear not, he says. My name is Matthew, and I have lived here for many years. With proper organization, any challenge may be overcome. Now, let me assist you. Start with 2 uncommon items. Gain 10 max HP, become an archer, or get a rare item. And there's a whole host of strange looking stuff over here as well. Don't know what that's about. Let's get a rare item. True strength comes from your backpack, he says. Don't forget it. We've got a poison whetstone. Can be used 1 time each turn, adds 1 poison to self, and weapons in this row get 1 poison this combat. And we have a bunch of carvings or other strange things. But this is the normal stuff. Whatever this is, the text is tiny. Carving, common, on use, add 5 block. This carving is banished if this is not in the top row. Tree sword can be played over other items, deals 2 damage. For each empty space to the right, this item gets +1 damage. Cannot place here. Can be played over other items. I don't understand. Oh, can we not play these at all? Okay. Well, let's take our shield then, and we'll be carrying on. Crypt or Bramble? Let's go to the Bramble. It's all new and mysterious. Let's give me a map. We're over here. Enemies here. Alright then. Hermit crabs. You'll get 6 experience for defeating this enemy. Each turn adds 6 block to enemy. Each combat adds 25 block to enemy. Sure, they're crabs, but most hermits are easier to avoid. Right, they're dealing 16 damage off the get-go. I only have 1 energy. I'm not sure what's going on, if I'm honest. Now we have 2. Interesting. Can be played over other items. On use, add 1 block. For each empty space in this column, this item gets +4 block. So we got 5 block. Adds 5 block, this carving is banished. If this is not in the top row, this item gets -5. Interesting. And can be played over, gives more block again. Curious. So we're still slowly dying. Can be played over other items. On use, deal 2 damage, but we now have 3 lily pads. For each empty space to the right, this item gets +1 damage. It's just occurred to me that these guys do not have a lot of HP, so we probably should have been more aggressive earlier. We're now going to get hit really hard again. Right, you can die in 1 hit. Simple enough. You can die in 3 hits. Okay. We can choose 4 spaces. Classic. I'm going to do something like this, I think. Right, we need all of the healing items. These are just tree swords, wooden bucklers, and whatever this is. But we want healing items. Conductive adds 1 regen to self, costs mana that we don't have. Adjacent and diagonal armor gets +2 block. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage. But I don't really want to fill up all the spaces, is the other problem. Alright, we're going to do... What's this? Status effects on self. Let's take that because we have a poison whetstone. Although I don't see myself using it in this build very efficiently. And then a merchant is selling goods here. Let's go to an unknown event first. Spin the wheel, take a prize. What are we going to get? Please not the curse. Please not the curse. Seasoning. I will take some seasoning. Honestly, I'm going to ditch the whetstone. Put the seasoning there because we're going to need the healing. Right, then we had a merchant, a chest of valuables. Not many fights here. Not sure what the flower denotes. Maybe things that are special to the frog. Want to see what I have today? Oh. These are different kinds of carving. Well, we have 3 gold, so probably not going to get much here unless we could sell some stuff. But no. Can we sell these? I can remove the carving for a price. Well, this is no good to us with all this money we don't have. So is this going to be a carving chest? It is. Interesting. Wooden buckler, sharp branch. On use, adjacent weapons this get +4 damage this combat. Where do I put that? Do I put that in here? Cannot place here. Can I place here? Yes. Oh, and the rest of the choices are gone. Duly noted. Let's make a deal. Get a different item of the same rarity. I wish I still had that whetstone. No thanks. So the items and the environments stay in perpetuity now, which is incredible because previously we obviously only got 1 shot, so that's going to change how things go here quite considerably. Let's do this fight. Okay, we're back down to 1 lily pad. And we're going to be quite injured, I'm sure. Let's throw out some poison, because that will heal us. And do we want the haste? I don't know. 12 haste, 8 weak. I think that's probably going to be worse for us. So let's just do... Oh great, that was worth 1 to me. I should have just used the shield. Okay. Now we have 2. On use, adjacent weapons get +4 damage this combat. Right, let's just block for 7 and hit the weaker one. They really went all out in making the mechanics different for the alternate characters, didn't they? This guy has 22 HP. If we attack him 3 times, he'll die to the poison, but then we'll die to this attack. Adds 5 block, the carving is banished. If this is not in the top row, this item gets -5 block. Don't really understand that one. Right, use this. So, haste will add 12 additional block when blocking. Weak will reduce damage when attacking. Well, that's going to be a hoot, isn't it? Right, we hit for nothing with that. That's a grand time. This we're now doing 7 for 7. But we can do that for a bunch of defense. Add 16 block. And that does 0 damage. That does 0 damage. tricky time here. I'm sure once things really get up and running, it's going to be incredible. We're just not doing more damage. Each empty space to the right. Right, our poison is nearly over. Cannot move here. Can I move it there? Sharp branch, on use, adjacent weapons get +4 damage this combat. No, I do not understand. We need some defense. Then we can ever so gently hit that guy until they die. Possibly an argument that we should have killed the not cowardly one first. So are these things like a deck that we produce 3 random ones of each turn? Because that seems to be how it's going. Are we going to be able to do 4 damage over 19? We've capped out at 5, it seems. This damage is 5. 5 5s is 25. 19 plus 4 is 23. We get there just about. Let's keep making this wider and this taller. What is this? A mana stone. Okay. Just a new look, it seems. Flower pot. When played... When any carving is played, this item is disabled for the rest of this combat. On use, remove all held carvings and draw 3. Interesting. I'll pick it up. Don't know why you're pointing at all the other stuff, but sure. Let's do this. We can get Little Buckler instead. Then these guys, for each empty space in this column, get +4 blocks. So that's worth like nearly, what, 16 block to me? Pair of footwear. Each space above gets +1 block. A spear deals 7 damage and gets +1 damage per turn. That's just better, isn't it? And we can't take any more. We've gained a new weapon and a shield, dropped a weapon and a shield. Finished choosing. Don't think we got much in the way of cash there. Let's see what the regular merchant has. All kinds of really expensive stuff. A water skin for 3 is probably worth picking up. And then we'll do the fight that's going to help us escape first. 1 energy, 2 energy, and 5 health. So, it's definitely worth, at the very least, the healing to us. On use deals 2 damage. For each empty space to the right, this item gets +1 damage. So, that should do 6 damage. It did, okay. This should do like 16 defense. 17, sure. Right. Let them attack. We'll go hard after the one on the left in a second before that one can start regenerating. I really cannot read whatever that is intended to be. Obviously, as I said at the beginning, we are on the beta branch, so expect some peculiarities. Eight damage, you get 9 HP, which sucks. But now... Oh no, it's every time we use it, it gets 1 stronger. Alright, well... You're dead. We can defend for 6. Your regen's doing nothing for you, because We haven't hurt you yet. Adjacent weapons get +4 damage this combat. Okay, I see. I understand that one now. So this is 11 damage 3 times. Is enough damage to do that. A rocket moves forward until stopped when destroyed, deals 0 damage to all enemies. When this finishes moving, this item is destroyed. This item gets 10, when this moves, get 10 plus damage. So we could do 20 damage with that immediately. We have a bunch of other consumables as well. A helmet, adjacent armor gets +1 block. Helmets to the right are disabled. Each turn add 2 block. I don't think we need it. Another mana stone. We're not doing much with it, but you know. I think, for now, let's put that there. That there. Put some consumables next to the healing item. We'll go do this other fight. Consume this for some healing. Consume that for some healing. Shoot the rocket. Does 30 damage apiece to these two. Get 1 back. This is not going to go how I thought it might. Right, get 2 back. This does 7 and 8 is 15. This one... Oh, this one has cowardly. Alright. We're okay. Put the shield back down here now that we've moved the thing. I completely forgot about Flower Pot. Not that re-rolling is going to be any benefit to me right now, I think. Put more healing stuff around the seasoning. I'll take a key. 7 damage, 1 weak to enemy. 7 damage. 2 times translation for not found. Oh, 2 times translation not found for key use +2. That's some part of the incomplete build. Let's just go with this. Then, what were you? Get a different item of the same rarity. Something common. Give me something different for this uncommon thing that I'm not using. Slime swords. Deal 6 damage. Another slime sword is created at the end of combat. Not amazing, but what we can do is come back here, sell that slime sword. You have no worth. You do have worth. Huh? Drag to me to sell. Oh, I see. We can't buy back. Very interesting. That makes this screen far more particular in how we go about things. Ring of Doom, 17. Adjacent diagonal weapons get +2 damage this combat. That's pretty good, and we've got 2 mana stones. And this is conductive, so if we put that there, and those there, and then put this here, do something like that. I think that could work out for us. We just spent most of our money. That's the Tombola guy. That's something that we can't really afford now. So off we go some more. Bramble Part 2. We are here to get out. Looks like we need to go up, so we'll do this purple slime fight first. 14 damage. Not going to be able to defend ourselves awfully well. There is now right-click, use item as much as you can, so saves you having to click loads when that happens. We can do this for 17 defense though. And then this is worth 11 damage to us. They're going to summon something, which is a problem, but unless this does 12 exactly, it does. I'll do that. 3 more spaces. Right, we'll go wide. because we can still put our swords on this thing, I think. I'll take one there as well. Old log creates a herb in this row. For a start, I'm gonna move some stuff, I think. On use, add 2 mana to connected mana network. Would get us more mana, but I think that's a bit greedy for where we're at right now. Heal 8 HP, then be destroyed. Sounds great. Add 4 regen, then be destroyed. Also, sounds great. Used 1 time each turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Does not cost us anything to use. That Ring of Doom touches both of those. So, I think we can go with this. I'd like the shield to come down 1. I guess we could ditch 1 fish. And do that. Alright, let's go with that. And a standard merchant. A chest. Let's go to the chest because it's a flower one, so we can get one of these things. Brother's bow. Other items can be played over. Bows behind are used. Pot carving. On use, draw 2 carvings. Sharp branch. Adjacent weapons get +4 damage this combat. Acorn cap. Adds 4 block. Adjacent shields get 4 block this combat. Or another wooden buckler. Give me another sharp stick. And a mystery event. Will you take a spin? Sure. Is there anything we really want? Glitched potion. I want a glitched potion, please. I'll have 1 glitched potion. More, 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 more. Yes. You love to see it. Right, we're going to need a fight if we're going to use that, which obviously we are. Let's start here. Then we get this for free once each turn. Then we have 1 energy, which we're going to need to defend with. And I'm not going to use this yet because it will use the space that we have available for defending. Let's consume the fish. Let's use the debuff potion. And oh, go on then. We'll do this. It created another spear. Well, that's very not exciting. Alright, now what I have done is made it that we can't get this sharp branch into any of these gaps, so shame about that. Let's get 1 round of defense, 1 attack to everybody, and 1 attack with that. Then another round of defense. Attack with... Okay, that did not work out how I wanted it to. That's fine. That will kill you. That's a good start. We can use that for free. Right, 9 defense. Defend here. Use that for free. Hit them very hard. Spiky helmet. Dart. More fish. We're doing alright on the health front now. So we can be a little bit calmer about that. Still no extra mana stones, which is a shame. I'll take another regen fish. And is there any way we can rearrange stuff that we could put sharp sticks in here? Not really. What fish is this? 8 HP. put that fish there and go that way round. Right. Merchant selling stuff. A locked door. I'll use a key on the locked door. That's what we bring keys for. Broken ring. Carving's edge. Weapon. Deals 10 damage. Banishes a carving from hand. When any carving is played, this item is disabled for 1 turn. Deals 10 damage. Banishes a carving from hand. I assume banish means can never be used again this turn. I think it's probably worth taking this and, if possible, can we are you touching via corners? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we can now put sharp sticks in this gap. Although the sharp stick is only touching the weapon on the right, which is not the one that's going to be doing most of our damage. But it's still the better way to be arranged, I think, right now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Merchant selling goods. We only have 6 gold, so let's go take a fight on. So we use this twice. We block because this guy's hitting us really hard and we only have 1 energy right now. With 2 energy. Oh, we definitely should have done this last turn because this is free. That's on me. This is not attached to that via corners. Even though this is attached to that via corners, which I do not understand. So this is doing 13 damage to everything. If we do this, excuse you, now doing a lot more than that. This item is disabled. When any carving is played... Oh, damn it. Alright, that's on me. Defense. Throw a dart. At least it kills the guy on the right. That one fled because it was a summon, I assume. Take another fish. What's this? Black mana stone. Conductive on use. Adjacent or diagonal mana stones are destroyed. When an adjacent or diagonal mana stone is destroyed, permanently increase mana cost by 1. That's awesome. I'm going to put it there for right now. I can take a fish, that's fine. I can also take some other types of potions. I think that black mana stone was a contest item. From a design contest over on the Discord, which is always fun. Don't need any of this stuff. Let's do the fight because we want the XP and everything else. What are you doing? We'll heal all for 6 twice. That's no fun. On use, deal 10 damage, banishes a carving from hand. When any carving is played, disable this. Alright, let's use that as much as we can. Deal 16 damage. Or 9 damage to all. We can do that and this. Oh, this is free. Adds 5 block. This carving is banished. If this is not on the top row, get -5. I don't think I need to worry about that. Let's put some slow on. That's really going to impact the attacks that are coming in. Lots of small waves. Then let's go after everybody. And the guy on the left. 6 block. I don't think we need 6 block. Then just beat them down. More items for us. I want more mana stones. Might be time to think about rearranging again. Putting the mana stones over here, the weapons in the middle, and the defense on the left. It's going to be a bit of a faff, but it'll be fine. At some point, we can use this thing, and it will consume all of these, which will be really good for us. Right, that's okay. That can actually go there. And then we've got good soup, cash, a couple of fish. So we lose one fish, but that's fine. We can put this guy in here because that's a load of consumable. We can put that there because that's consumable. Say goodbye to the rest. See what we can do with the cash that we have for now. 11. Mossy carving. Can be played over other items. On use, deal 1 damage. Adjacent consumables are destroyed. For each consumable, this item gets plus 10 damage to enemy. That's very interesting, considering our little pool over here. I will buy one of those. Use it as like a big finale kind of thing, perhaps. Do I want to sell anything while I'm here? Adjacent weapons get plus 1 healing. Would have been great, but now is not the time. Weapons in this row get plus 2 damage. Would also be great, but I don't know where I'm going to get 10 gold back from. Although, stuff has changed in price a lot lately. If we do 6 and 6, weapons in this row. Rows are left to right. Columns are up and down. Wish I would have been paying slightly more attention, but we should surely be able to do something about this, right? Yeah, these are conductive, so we can put that there. I think that works out. We then have 3 gold remaining. I think we can be on our way with that. Right, first boss. Boss we've never seen before. Oh, interesting. We're getting a chance to change up some of our stuff. Tiny text can be played over other items. On use, all connected weapons get 100% bonus damage. That seems incredibly good. Remove 3 from all status effects on enemies. Explode stuff and another pointy stick. I'll take one of these. Especially because it's free. This we cannot afford. Hero carving. On use, items behind are used. This carving is banished. Items behind? I don't really understand. Oh, no, I do understand. It's literally the thing that we overlap. So the machete is currently behind the water bottle. So it's a free use of something once. I mean, we don't have 10 cash, and she will not buy our regular stuff, and it costs us to get rid of this stuff. So that's a no-go for us right now, unfortunately. And this is the Rude Rooster. Hello, Rude Rooster. You get 20 XP for defeating you. On take damage, add 1 rage to enemy. This guy punched through his shell at 20 days old. Right. Use that as much as we can. Then We're doing 2 damage, and every time we attack you, it's just going to get worse. I think we're going to be okay, you know? Alright. So far, so good. Conductor. All connected weapons get plus 25% bonus damage. All consumables get plus 3 rage. All weapons get this effect applied. For each adjacent or diagonal consumable, this item gets plus 1 damage. All connected weapons get plus 25 bonus damage, and this is conductive. So what we can do is that, and now it's conductive to everything else. Seems good to me. Our chest, we have a Warrior's Spellbook. Conductive adds 4 mana to connected mana network. Pretty good, but I think we'll be alright. I will take a freaking giant heal though. We don't have a key, so we're not going to make it to the Enchanted Swamp. We're going to have to go Deep Cave. Alright, let's keep moving. You're learning to be a mage too. Buy a book. Cannot afford a book. Soz. Battle start. Right. Use as much as we can. Then attack everything. And hit everything. And kill the slime. Deal 25 damage. That's wild. You know what? Just be dead. Bricks, shoes, what is that? Some kind of something ... 2 uses. On use, draw 2 carvings. When this is used, when out of uses, this item is destroyed. Alright, put it there next to my good soup. Alright, we're going to level up after this fight, which is going to be really good news. Use that as much as we can. Then attack everything. Which is this one. Can be played over other items. On use, all connected weapons get plus 100% bonus damage. Right. But that's gonna lock this out for a turn. But that's fine. We can spend our other 2 mana defending. Now this is 25 damage a pop. I've gravely miscalculated. 13 and 18 is exactly 31. I have nothing I can do. Oh no! Have I biffed it? No, we used the consumable that was next to our seasoning to give us a tiny extra slither of health. Alright. That does 25 damage, and 25 damage, and 25 damage. We get to level up. We're going to take a spot above the shield. 2 more spaces. Give me... these, I think. Tooth necklace. When a weapon kills an enemy, add 6 rage to self. Each turn hurts self for 1. I don't really love it. Let's put the cash down there. Let's put that there. How does this thing work? Adjacent or diagonal mana stones are destroyed on use. When an adjacent or diagonal mana stone is destroyed, permanently increase this by 1. Right, so what we want to do is for 1 fight, and 1 fight only, we want as much stuff around that as possible. I'm going to destroy those, which is no bother, because it will free up this space above us. I'm going to put that there next to the... Oh, this isn't a weapon, it's a consumable, so it's going to go next to the seasoning. And I'll take some extra block while we're figuring that out, and some extra fish. Alright, we need to get ourselves into a fight. I will fight one bat. So. Use as much as we can. Oh god. This is 23 damage, and we have 5 HP, and I didn't think this through. 25 block for a start. Okay. This, use as much as we can. Then this... Oh, it costs 1 mana to use it. I've completely ruined the entire point of doing this fight. Alright, that's free. That heals us. That heals us. I hit you. This is doing 22 damage, makes 44, and we're getting poisoned for 5. That's free. That works out. No extra mana temporarily. Pretty anklet. When a weapon kills an enemy, add 3 haste to self. Used 1 time each combat. On use, deal 25 damage. On take damage, this item is refreshed and can be used again this combat. I'm going to swap out the machete for that, I think. Although... use once. Alright, we're going to get real bad at organising while we try and resolve this whole thing. A healer. Can you heal me for 25? You absolutely can. Thank you. You're an angel. Those wounds are gone. That service is gone. Crossbowman and a red slime. Alright. Let's do this correctly this time. We spend 1 energy and 1 mana to blow that up. You're now worth 5. Then we just have to do the rest of this fight. That's free. I'll do that afterwards when we need the healing. Each turn lose 2 HP. On use, this item is destroyed. Okay. I'm just going to take the 5 damage. Each combat can be used 1 time. On use, deals 34 damage. Sold. 13. Right, give me 15 HP back. Throw the cup. Hit them. Hit them again. Ah, oh, you dummy. Giant dummy. If I'd have accounted for the dash, everything would have been fine. Right. Now we have a big opportunity to rearrange everything with our giant mana stone. So, weapons in this row get +2 damage. That's all of you. You are conductive, you are conductive. On use, adjacent and diagonal weapons get +2 damage. I would love that to be... Do I want this instead, I think? Yes. I want the steak. I want the seasoning to be next to the steak. And I will take a cup of water. And I will take a meal. What else do we have going on here? Lots of merchants. We have very little cash. 11? 11's not nothing. Adjacent weapons get +1 healing. Cost 17. Keyblade. Deals 7 damage for each adjacent diagonal key, gets +2. Wheel. Moves forward until stopped. When this finishes, turn clockwise. When this moves, adjacent weapons get +5 damage this turn. I mean, it's good, but especially for 10, I don't know that I can make it work. So I'm just not going to screw around with the system too much. Let's go open this chest that has a flower on it. Overgrown arrow, acorn cap, pot carving, mossy carving. We never even used our first mossy carving. I'm just not going to pad out my deck with anything else that I don't need right now. I don't like the look of that fight. Let's get moving. Otherwise, this episode is going to be like 2 hours long. That's floor 4. We're on to floor 5 of what is typically 9. We're past the halfway mark. Start off with a fight. So, now we can go use that. You are dashing out of the way of everything. This is doing 46 damage. Then I'll take 1. Throw that at you. This is going to do 28 damage. We'll eat the food and the food. Good stuff. Get items. Darts. And go next to the food. I'll take a key. Not much else going on. A healer and a chest of things. What is that? Dreaming Buckler. On use, shields 2 spaces away, get +10 block this combat. Sure. Then a healer. Can you give me more max HP? Alright. Up to 45. Merchants with the cash we basically don't have. 2 crossbowmen and an armadillo. Is not going to be fun. Use that as much as possible. Then swift that by. 46 damage there, plus a dart to everybody. And I'll take 3 energy. This is now doing 28. Double 28 is 56, not 54. That is enough to kill the guy on the left. And no more uses this turn. This can be used 1 time this turn. Okay, well, we're going to get hit then. That recharges our Super Mega Man. This item is refreshed and can be used again. On take damage. Did we not take damage last turn? I'm confused. Weapons in this row get +2 damage. We've seen that before. Give me a water skin. Give me a damaged knife. Don't think I'm going to fit this in anywhere particularly good. We'd have to go here, which is not going to touch that guy, but, you know, this would then be 7 damage to everything, and we don't really need the key. Alright, you sold me. Let's work on getting to our exit first. On damage, add 1 spike to enemy. Lovely. Alright. First of all, do that as much as possible. Then I think I'll hit you for 49. This is 12 damage. This is 7. 12, 24, 31. And a water flask to have you dead. Fishing hook. Etherstone blade. This item is heavy. On use, deal 5 damage. For each space below this item, this item gets +3 damage. Do I really want to change everything around for that? Because I could stick it here and have it protrude. But it's a lot of admin just to do that. Each space below, +3 damage. Alright, hold on. I'm going to move this inventory around a second, but I'll try and keep this episode no longer than it has to be. Alright, I have a plan, but we're going to need to level up to have that plan come to any kind of fruition. Also, this adds 6 mana to connected mana stones, which is going to be incredible for a fight soon. So, we don't need to do anything else on this floor, but I do want to level up as soon as possible, so I'm going to do the extra fights. Another one of this guy. We can do this for a start. This is now doing 31 damage, this is doing 51 damage. And if we eat one of these, we have 2 mana. 3 HP left. How did you manage this? Right, that's 107. Is that another magic herb? It is. Alright, let's then, in that case, where am I going to put a magic herb? It needs to be connected to the stuff that it wants to impact. Let's just hold on to it. This is going to get ugly before it gets pretty. Are we going to get 43 XP from this? 1632. No. No, we're not. So, use this as much as possible. Then, do that. Use that as much as possible again. This is worth 64, and this is worth 44. So, hit them, get some extra energy, hit them twice. We're going to take 6 poison damage. I can handle that, I think. Get items here. A gold cleaver is not what we need. No, I think I'm just going to put that back there. I'm going to put that next to those. I'm going to hide this up here for a second. And we'll look at the chest at the very least. Adjacent weapons get +1 poison. Adjacent weapons get -1 damage. Not what I need, unfortunately. Let's put the water skin next to the seasoning. And we're out of here. Oh, it's going to be the boss. That is terrifying. Really wish we could have leveled up before the boss, but so be it. Merchant selling stuff. We have 16 gold. Can be played over other items on use. Items are used. This carving is banished. Carved blade on use replaced by illusionary blade. Strange. I will take one of these. It'll be good for an emergency. There goes 6 of my gold. We got a chest. What else have we got? What is that? Crown of Roots. On use, armor in this row gets +3 spikes this combat. Cherry Bomb. Can be played over other items. On use, weapons behind get 300% bonus damage. Weapon behind this is used. Weapon behind this is destroyed. I mean, I will save it for a boss fight. Then we have the Badger Boss. So for a start, use this as much as possible. Then consume this. Use this as much as possible. So that is worth 64 to me. Let's heal up with a bunch of this. We can heal up again and once more. And next turn he'll wake up and be dead. Lovely. Right, I only want that tile there on the top. And then elsewhere I'll take this and sure, we'll go for that. We can get our items. This weapon gets... all weapons get this effect applied. On use, adjacent weapons get +3 damage this turn. Add 1 energy. All weapons get this effect applied. If there is an adjacent item, this item is disabled. All weapons get a 100% bonus damage. I think it's just going to be the windmill for the early base damage, because unfortunately we need the items to be adjacent for the magic stuff to work. So I'm going to take this, finish choosing. We're going to go to our chest and see what we have on offer. A keg, another seasoning, a magic herb, and a bluefin. Then I'm going to rearrange this inventory once more, and you'll see what's going on after that. Right, so now you can see that heavy weapon up here being kept aloft by this dimple in our backpack up there. So now it has loads of room beneath it, so it's doing 26 base damage, yet alone everything we get with Ring of Doom, and of course this is conductive, along with these being conductive. This herb is connected to those. This is just kind of here next to that being awesome. These two are powering that up more, and we have our seasoning and food corner over there. Let's get up to floor 7. Try and do this quickly. Right, what do we have going on? We are starting with a fight. The poison and stuff is going to be a problem, isn't it? Right, you'll get 14 XP for defeating them. Each turn adds 2 rage to enemy. You will get 22 experience for defeating this enemy. Poisonous, dangerous, keep them away from plants. Right, for a start, use as much as possible. We're not going to use our magical herb yet. $160 HP, 90 HP. This does 46, this does 41. We have 2 HP, so we can use 1 time each combat. Why do I feel so inclined to get rid of the snake first? Unfortunately, we don't have our scythe that does free damage every turn anymore. And we have next to no food as well. So I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Next turn, of course. 19 hurts a lot. This is 46. This is 41. So do the 41 to the weaker creature that is now dead. And we probably want to just defend against the 22, although that was not as effective as I hoped it would be. Mossy carving can be placed over other items, deals 1 damage. Adjacent consumables are destroyed, plus 10 damage each. That's not going to be enough. Not the right time for a cherry bomb either. For 1 more energy, we can just add 6 more block. That's reasonably helpful. We can eat this fish for 18 HP. That's very easy choice to make. Can be played over other items. On use, all connected weapons get plus 100% bonus damage. So this is 46, this is 41, but we can play this multiple times. So that's now... oh, this is 83. Alright, the world is complicated, but that's fine. You go up. You're not connected. Are you connected to that? You are. Seems to be. Seems to be just fine. Disgusting food can go next to the seasonings. It will actually be worth a positive amount of health for us. The acidic potion can go next to those as well. What is this? Mug of grape juice. Destroyed 1 carving and then is destroyed. I mean, I'll put it next to my seasoning. Chest of valuables. What is this? A whittling knife. Unused straw 1 carving. Increases energy cost by 1 this combat. Just give me more explosives and let's get to the fights. Right. We're fairly familiar with this. Starting here. We have 51 damage and 46 damage. That was not the button I wanted to push, but I pushed it. It will be fine. Right, 21 damage. 21 defense is not going to be a problem for us. Any consumables? Yes. Herb will just be worth 10 healing to us when played next to 2 seasonings. The rest of that can stay. What do you have for me? Nothing that I really need. Let's get the fights going. Right, we've been here before. We know we can win this fight. Don't need any healing currently. 49 damage and 1 of those. Good. Then 1, 2, 3. Simple stuff. I'll put a dart there. You are remove 100% of all status effects on all enemies. Honestly, I think I'd rather have that than a mug of wine or grape juice. Probably can get some more max HP here. Start with this. Then I probably want to deal with the cursed one first. 51 damage and 46 damage. And a dart. Right, it's going to hurt a bit, but we'll be alright. Also means our dueling sword restores itself. Heals 10 adds 5 rage to self. It's probably better than that. And that's better than that. Alright, let's go. Give me 5 more max HP, please. We'll swing by this shop, though I don't expect much. 11 gold. Replaced by illusionary duct tape. I don't understand duct tape. I've never seen it action. I've never seen it be used in a way that I understand it. I'm going to ignore that fight and just try and get this run resolved. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go via 2 living shadows rather than 3 fire geckos. Use all of that. And then pop, pop. 2 energy. Can't use that yet. 46. Got no other extra combat stuff. We'll do that. I'm going to eat the herb for 10 HP to cover this hit. And then with 4 energy, you are not quite dead. That could be a problem. Big curse. Take 10 damage, thanks. Right, I need... Oh god, I want that. I think I'm actually going to get rid of these so that I can do that and that. Then we're going this way, that way. We'll do the mystery event on our way round. My left foot is lucky. Big shield, fish, coal. I don't want any of this stuff. Good, right. Then it's going to be this fight to get our way through. Oh look, it's the badger boss from before and the ferret king. They're all in the party now. Use this item as much as possible. Love to see it. This is now 56 damage. Let's go after the ferret king first, since they're summoning stuff. Good. Right, you're awake. You're now summoning something. Should be able to kill them next turn. You have cowardly, you do. So 195 damage. We can do that. I thought we could do that. Bother. Alright then, hit me. You're cowardly, you will run away, won't you? I mean, if there's XP to be had, I suppose. Let's put more space around the healing items, because I need to get every consumable I can now, basically. What is this? Lizard King's Sword. On you, deal 20 damage. It's pretty good. Is that better than this? Can be used one time each combat. Oh, this costs 2 mana to use, so I pass. Chest of carvings. I pass. And we can actually just get out of here now, I think. 6 guesses remaining. Fine. Crimson Energy Arrow. Shiv, Curse, Stick, Shiv. Can be used one time each turn, deals 2 damage, add Great Luck. Oh no! What is this? Adds 1 energy if there is an item 2 spaces away, -1. Definitely worth getting. I'm gonna do that, probably. What does this say? When your turn ends, this item is destroyed. Alright, well we can get rid of that before the boss fight, I hope. Do we really want to fight all of these bosses again, these mini bosses? I guess we're kind of going to have to, aren't we? We can't do that one, so it's going to have to be this one. When your turn ends, this item is destroyed. Okay, let's try and do this as efficiently as possible. This is not a yucky herb, is it? That is a magical herb, so I should not eat that by mistake. I'm now going to get 1 extra energy each turn. Two is 46 twice, we can do that. Right, what do we have now? 46 damage. So we can hit you twice. And we can hit you a bunch. Our shield is just in the worst possible place right now for me, which is something I should have been paying more attention to, but I haven't. We can put that on here. That once. Alright, now we can take our final set of stuff. Adds 1 energy when an adjacent or diagonal item is present. Item gets -1 energy. Oh man. So if we put that there, put that there, we can eat the fish immediately at the start of the boss fight. And we can consume that at the start of the boss fight. That wants to be there instead, and that wants to be there instead. Alright. Boss fight time. Unless there's anything really good in this shop. That's pretty good. Cost 3. I can afford that. Get rid of this and this and this. Right. I hope we've done enough till you're ready for this boss fight. We get one last shot at strange merchantry. Gonna pass up on a bunch of that opportunity. Then probably gonna pass up on a bunch of that as well. What we must remember is we have our cherry bomb available. You will get 100 experience for defeating this enemy. On take damage, add 1 spikes, add 1 rage. Each turn, add 3 regen to enemy. Oh boy. Okay, well, to start, use that as much as possible. Then consume that. Then use that as much as possible. Oh my god! I'm so dumb! Alright. Reorganize. I hate it, but we're doing it. We need it that way, don't we? Use that as much as possible. Never did it occur to me that it would be the herb that would be the problem in this situation. Right, then give me all the energy I can get. Give me the fish. Give me the explosive. We'll eat those in an emergency if we have to. This is worth 91 damage to me. And because he's got spikes, we can keep taking damage and reusing this weapon. Can be played over other items. Item behind are used. This carving is banished. Right, he's going to do 31 damage to us now. We can handle that. Heal for 15, heal for 10. 6, 12, 18. The summon frightens me. Double summon is even more terrifying. Cherry bomb. Weapons behind get 300% bonus damage and are destroyed. 300% of 79 is 80 times 3 is 240 less 3. I think we'll be okay if we do this. Why don't we just... hold on. Why did I not just do the bigger number? Because this is going to get 300%, but this is going to get 500% because we're going to attack with it 5 times. We can't attack with it 5 times. Yes, we can. He has spikes. Oh god, I'm so nervous. I'm just going to do the safe play then. Why did he take F all damage? We got it. Are you cowardly? You are? Are you cowardly? You are. Oh, it was a close one. We win. Right, that is the new character on... what is this game called? Backpack Hero. Your new character. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. Obviously, there will be some improvements and changes as the game continues to early access. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.